NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Knicks, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Detroit, they have a lot of ground to make up. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Anunoby out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Duren pulls it in. Harris against Anunoby. Thompson in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Out to Bridges. The tray. New York missing again. Here's Ivy. Some solid defense from Hart. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brunson goes in. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Brunson. Over Cunningham. Out to Brunson. Over Cunningham. And Brunson gets it to go.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Ivy finds Cunningham. Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. Down low, here's Duren. Towns with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Hart the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. No good from 11 feet.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Ivy. Over Hart. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And it's Towns missing. And it's Detroit's ball. Still without a basket in the game. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. And it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
That one misses. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Ivy with the bucket.
No, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. 6 to shoot, and the layup's good off the glass.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pistons trail by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him, maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one falls for Ivy. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Raptors. Cunningham passes to Duren. Lets the 3 fly. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist from Duren.
No doubt Cunningham is adjusting to NBA defense, but he takes a confident shot there.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham inside. Brunson covering. Harris's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hart the pass to Brunson. Connects from 3-point range. Brunson's got 9.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren with the screen on Brunson. In the corner, it's Harris. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Hart kicks to Bridges. Brunson outside. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Cunningham. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Towns finds Anunoby. Thompson against Towns. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harris. Shoots over Anunoby. Harris missing again.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Moves back up. Out to Bridges for the 3. They get it again. Back to Towns. They shoot again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Ivy. With the putback. And Duran is right there.
Well, the numbers will show that Duran is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
McBride with the ball. Covered by Cunningham. Towns for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pistons trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harris finds Cunningham. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. The shot missing. Good D by Anunoby. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. DeLon Wright comes in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Hart.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Pass to Harris. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Here's Ivy. The three-pointer, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. McBride passes to Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Well, you know, usually You want to foul a 7-footer, but not Towns. He's excellent at the line.
And Towns drops them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Pistons trail by 10. Now, here's Ivy. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And even 3-on-3 break. The kick out to Wright. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Cunningham. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of it. And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Now here's Towns. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Pistons second.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Now here's Schroeder. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. It's Duren, top of the key. Duren, a screen. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Payne can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Schroeder. Duren, a screen. There's the lob to Duren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Here's Wright. Hasn't made one yet. 1:32 left to play in the first. Nifty move. Here's Payne. Rebound by the Pistons.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Beasley outside. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Wright. One-on-one here. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 9. .56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Schroeder looking around. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Asar Thompson, Coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Pistons trail by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Beasley right side. Poked away, and here we go. The Pistons fast break. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's McBride. He's covered by Thompson. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Pass to Brunson. 1 second left. The shot's good. Brunson's got 13.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. They trail by 9 points. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
On the court for the Pistons. Reed out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Here's Thompson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Fires the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Pass to Achua. Back to Robinson. Now here's Wright. Robinson sets a screen for Wright to the paint. And Robinson throws it down hard.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. Over Brunson. And it's Schroeder missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
McBride finds Brunson. Back to McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. McBride's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. Detroit has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Schroeder outside. Stewart, a screen for Schroeder. Misses from close range. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. McBride with the ball. He's up against Beasley. Right outside. Three-pointer. Rebound, Detroit. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. The shot by Thompson, no good. New York leading by 11. McBride with the ball. Beasley covering. Right outside. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Brunson, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. To the wing on the left. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the dunk by Brunson.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for DeLon Wright, and it's Josh Hart in for Miles McBride. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Schroeder against Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Pistons trail by 7. Schroeder outside. Stewart with the screen on Brunson. Brunson against Schroeder. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Robinson. Anunoby with it. Brunson up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Detroit's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Towns, who's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
The Knicks leading by 5. Hart with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here is Cunningham. Schroeder outside. Cunningham against Hart. Kicks it out to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Schroeder. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And hard work on the glass once again, guys. And they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now here's Brunson. A 20-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Pistons trail by 7. Stan, you just said this. One thing about Fontecchio, he can flat out score the ball. Wow.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really a consistent shooter, but he can score in other ways as well. You'd like to see him get to the free throw line more, but that might just be a little nitpicky.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Shoots over Schroeder. The dive for the ball. Brunson with another miss. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
The Knicks leading by 5. And here's Brunson. He's got 20. Robinson kicks to Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. Cunningham with it. Hart covering. He gets it in there. Harris has got 5 now.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Floats one up. And it's Brunson missing. Pistons trail by 3. Down low. Stolen by Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Out to Brunson. The layup missed.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
First free throw is good. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
McBride with the ball, covered by Cunningham. Hart, wide open, he fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hart's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Cunningham right side. Turin fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
For Detroit, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one misses. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
Here is Cunningham after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Cunningham finds Harris. Here's Ivy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
Good on both.
And there's no question that Ivy possesses a ton of talent. The most important thing for him is trying to be consistent.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's tipped.
Well, Duren making his physical presence known.
By himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's McBride. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Fast break Detroit. To Cunningham with the drive. Thompson outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Here's McBride. Covered by Cunningham. Towns, a screen on Ivy. Clock at 6. Hart the pass to Bridges. That's a 2 from Towns. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Cade Cunningham. Averaging 23 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. 1:16 left in the first half. Duren against Towns. Kick by Bridges. Tipped away. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Harris.
Such a smart offensive player. Harris in just the right spot there to finish on the break.
Pass to Achua. Here's McBride, covered by Cunningham. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Over Hart. The shot by Ivy, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And Harris drops them both. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Knicks trail by 6. Towns up top. Back to McBride. It's tipped. It's stolen by Duren. To the inside. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. They need this one. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got his first basket of the night. Cunningham on the wing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. But Pistons on top, up 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
You got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively. So we're just trading buckets. We're not getting anywhere.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips the scales when it comes to who's selected.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Pistons leading by 4. We've got Josh Hart. Towns is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Ivy. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got the first points of the second half here for Detroit. At the elbow, it's Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist on the night. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Fires for three. The Knicks pull it in. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Towns for three. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Thompson. And it's in there. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. Brunson surveying the D. The offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Harris, no good. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pistons leading by 7. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Brunson. Here's Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jalen Duran.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
That's good from Cunningham. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, Jalen Duran, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here we go. All going up court, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Brunson. He's got 20. Towns wide open. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Brunson against Cunningham. And the dunk by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson.
Over the last month, getting it done. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Thompson outside. Cunningham against Bridges. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. No good with the triple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Outside for Robinson. New York moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. So it's Detroit now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Cunningham looking it over. In the corner, it's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Hart. Here's Bridges. Here's Robinson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Robinson's got his third basket of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
In the corner, it's Harris. Traps in the tray. Harris has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Detroit.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here is Hart. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. Just 4 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 17.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop it.
Now Cunningham. 15 points in the game. For 3, Harris. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now here's Brunson. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got it back down to single digits for New York.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Out to Harris from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brunson with a clean look, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Pistons leading by 7. Here's Cunningham. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Schroeder's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Cunningham. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Hart. Outside, Towns. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
McBride with the ball. Hart finds McBride. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. And here's Schroeder. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Hart against Cunningham. Thompson right side. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Shoot 2.
No good on that.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
The Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And stolen by Thompson. 5-on-3 break. Here's Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. In third, the Knicks.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Pistons leading by 12. Schroeder outside. Outside Hardaway. Beasley outside. Over McBride. Shot clock at 3. Hardaway, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closely. Towns against Duran. Towns looking it over. Fader on the way. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Beasley outside. Pistons passing it around. They set the pick. Here's Schroeder. The teardrop falls in. Schroeder's got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's McBride. Outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. Now Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Detroit leading by 12. Now Schroeder. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Schroeder outside. Duran sets the screen for Schroeder. Kicks it out to Beasley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Pistons lead by 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 32. Pass to Robinson. Here's Hart. Outside, Towns. They get it back, and the dunk by Towns.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
Now here's Schroeder. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So for the Knicks, DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Hart, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Pistons making a change here. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Knicks trail by 11. Wright outside. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Back to Wright. 4 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Towns. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. With some arc. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Knicks trail by 11. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Reed. And Beasley has the ball here for the Pistons. Led by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brunson. Pass to McBride. Robinson a screen on Beasley. McBride passes to Robinson. He doesn't hit that one. Detroit leading by 13. Beasley dishes to Hardaway. Shoots over Achua. Hardaway, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's McBride, covered by Beasley. Fades. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Back to Schroeder. Reed a screen on Brunson. It's Schroeder with the drive. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Beasley, the pass to Reed. And Brunson comes to help. Beasley with Brunson picks him up. And the shot falls short this time. Knicks trail by 15. Right, the pass to Brunson.
Who's got a ball?
They could use a bucket. Jump shot is good that time. Brunson's got 34 points.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Now here's Schroeder, defended by McBride. And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Pistons lead by 15. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride, covered by Beasley, to the middle. Another shot, Robinson. The shot will not fall. Pistons leading by 15. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Stolen by Brunson. Here's McBride. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Here's Beasley. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Reed with the steal. Fast break Detroit. Great open look there.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
Knicks trail by 16. Brunson the pass to Wright. Now Robinson. Pass to McBride. Detroit with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Beasley outside. Got a piece of it, and he stays with it to the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by McBride.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Beasley. Good on the bucket. That's now 8 points for Beasley.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Beasley's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Brunson against Schroeder. Shoots from 12. Got a hand on it. And the dunk by Robinson. Pistons leading by 16. Schroeder outside. Driving to the basket. Misses in close.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Brunson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pistons passing it around. It's Beasley on the wing, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Wright, and it's Payne in for Miles McBride. Here's Cunningham, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Cunningham's got 20 points.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Payne. There's a screen by Achua. 5 on the clock, and they pick up 2.
And that kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Cunningham. Down low. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Payne. Towns with it. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 13 points for Jaden Ivey.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Payne. Back to Brunson. "11 feet away. No good on the shot. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson inside. Achua's on him. Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling him.
And he knocks down the first one. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Cameron Payne. Cunningham with it. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson finds Hart. Out to Brunson. Back to Hart. Brunson outside. They get it back. Hart the pass to Brunson. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Hart has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 16. Here's Ivy. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. From deep, Brunson sinks the triple.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Ivy. During the pass to Ivy. Thompson in the corner. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Cunningham against Brunson. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham right side. During the pass to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Here's Cunningham. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. The 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Bridges against Thompson. Brunson the pass to Robinson. A defense that time from Duran. Pistons leading by 15. Cunningham outside. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
New York shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.